Hello friends, it's me again, Joseph, your host, and welcome back to our channel and the Catechism for Kids. Today, let's talk about something big, the future of Catholicism. When we hear that, our minds might jump to the big headlines, challenges facing the Church, its declining numbers in some parts of the world, and passionate debates about its direction. It's true, the Church faces significant hurdles, from scandals that have shaken our trust to growing secularism and deep internal divisions. But the future of the Church isn't just decided in Rome or by global trends. It's built day by day in the hearts of ordinary people. And to understand what that looks like, we need to travel back to 7th century England and meet a humble saint you've probably never heard of, Saint Cedd. Saint Cedd lived in a time of confusion. Much like our own, the Christian faith in England was a patchwork of different cultures and traditions. There were the Celtic Christians, with their own unique customs, and the Roman Christians, who followed the practices of the wider Church. They even celebrated Easter on different days. This caused a lot of friction and disagreement. Cedd was a monk trained at the famous monastery of Lindisfarne, a place where Celtic traditions were strong, but he was also deeply committed to the unity of the one universal Church. Because he was fluent in multiple languages, Old English and Latin, he became an essential bridge builder. He was sent as a missionary to the East Saxons, in what is now Essex, and he worked tirelessly to share the good news of Jesus. He didn't seek power or fame. He simply served, founded monasteries, including one at Bradwell-on-Sea, where the ancient chapel of St. Peter on the Wall still stands today as silent testament to his mission. He showed people that faith wasn't about being right, but about loving God and loving your neighbor. His most crucial moment came in the year 664 at the Synod of Whitby. This was a major council called to resolve the disputes between the Celtic and Roman traditions. Imagine a room full of passionate leaders, all convinced they were right, unable to even understand each other's languages. It was a recipe for disaster. But there was Cedd. He stood in the middle, patiently translating, helping each side understand the other's perspective. He wasn't there to win an argument. He was there to foster peace and unity. Thanks in large part to his humble service as an interpreter, the Synod reached an agreement, uniting the Church in England. Saint Cedd's life teaches us a powerful lesson about the future of Catholicism. It's not determined by power or pride. The Church's future is built by people who pray, love, and serve. It grows when we follow Jesus' command in the Gospel of Matthew. Go and make disciples of all nations. This is what we call mission. Mission isn't just for priests or for people in faraway lands. It's for every single one of us. So, how does this connect to us today? How do we, as ordinary people, have an impact? Most of us think that only popes, bishops, or famous saints can change the world. But God has always used ordinary men and women to do extraordinary things. Saint Cedd was one of them, played his part, and even though many have forgotten his name, his work still echoes through history. This brings us to a vital question, one that every Catholic, young and old, must ask. How might God be calling me to use my unique talents to impact the Church and the world today? No one else can answer that for you. Maybe your gift is patience like Cedd's at the Synod. Maybe it's a talent for explaining things clearly, or simply being a good listener. Maybe it's your kindness to a coworker, your faithfulness in prayer, or your courage to stand up for what is right. It is a work that will be left undone unless you do it yourself. This is why teaching the faith to the next generation is so critical. Programs like Catechism for Kids are not just about memorizing rules. They are about lighting a fire. They're about helping children discover their own unique place in God's plan. Through stories of saints like Cedd, kids learn that the Church is a family and that unity is something we must always work for. They learn that holiness isn't about being perfect, but about trying every day to love and serve like Jesus did. Catechism helps children build a real, personal relationship with God. It prepares them for the sacraments, where they encounter Jesus in a powerful way. It shows them that they are not just spectators in the story of salvation, they are active participants. The future of Catholicism isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we build. It's being built right now in Africa and Latin America, where the faith is growing dynamically. It's being renewed in the West by those who champion social justice, care for the poor, and find new ways to evangelize in a digital world. And it begins in each of us. Don't let what you can't do interfere with what you can do. You don't have to be a bishop or a theologian. You just have to be you. Find your role, your place in salvation history. Be who God created you to be. Saint Cedd played his part. Now it's your turn. Who will be next? You will be next if you make yourself available to God. Thank you so much for joining me today to reflect on this. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content that explores the depth and beauty of our faith. We'd love to have you as part of our community. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. See you next time, and God bless you always.